my garden before I came to Mount Zion. My dad and we planted like green beans, cabbage, and corn. So right now we are digging up a potato plant. So let's start digging. We just pulled up a purple potato, which I'd never seen before. And yesterday we dug up just regulars, just brown.
You need to have good soil if you want to have plant these, and you need a lot of space
And sun.
and water.
And you need oxygen.
Something it has done is teach a number of children who had never had their hands in dirt, not to mention have had a garden. Those were the best benefits because now they worked in this garden, and quite a few of them have gardens at home because I bought pumpkins and squash, and with permission of their parents they took them home, and so a number of children are now growing plants at home. Yes. There's nothing like a tomato grown in your backyard. So I started the garden just so I could have tomatoes, and then I just added. The teamwork, that's been the best part. They have learned to share the watering. Everybody likes to water. They've learned to share harvesting. They enjoy that. So just the idea that the kids now know where a pumpkin comes from, where a potato comes from, onions. It's just very good. I think a number of them will be involved in a garden for some time. A few of them already had gardens with their grandparents. So now I believe more children will be more involved.
The Just Garden project is really built on a community support model. Our mentors are members of the community. They're not teachers or anything like that. It's like a coach, you know, to just help you through the beginning. And our gardeners are just also members of our community who want something good for themselves and want good food for their families. And so we help bring resources from the community together so that they can get what they need to make their families healthy. The gardens are really important because for a lot of members of our community, access to organic, healthy, local food is just out of their price range. You know, if you're on a set income, a limited budget, the difference between $1 for a head of lettuce and $3 for a head of lettuce makes a big difference, or even $2.50 for a head of lettuce is huge. And so even if they want to buy organic food, even if they want to support local economies, that's just not realistic for what they have to work with. So what we do is we bring in the gardens, the soil, the seeds, the starts, a growing guide, and we connect them with a mentor so they can learn how to grow their own food. So there's a direct link between classism, racism, and the food that we're eating. And food justice is, I mean, just garden is a pun, you know, it's just garden, like very simple, but it's also just garden, like there's justice to people growing their own food, to taking that back, that it's no longer in the hands of corporations and agribusiness farms, but it's in our hands, and it's our responsibility to grow our food, not only for ourselves, but for our community and for our children. And so that our kids don't think that carrots come from the grocery store, they know that they actually come from the ground, and that there's a relationship between themselves and the food that they're eating and the earth that they live on, that's all connected. It's not like some separate thing.
Because we serve a clientele who is mostly very low income and often homeless, meals are an extremely important part of what we do. And most of the food that we get is donated through one of the main food resources like Food Lifeline or Northwest Harvest. And we don't really have any control of what foods we get through those, since they're donations. And so when the opportunity arose for us to have our own garden where we could actually choose what we wanted to serve to the members, that was a fabulous opportunity for us because it ensures that we have fresh produce in the summer to make the meals more nutritionally balanced and to give people all those good vitamins that you get with fresh vegetables. We have dancing here twice a month, and Betty, who's our dance instructor, has a number of people that follow her because she's such a good instructor, and they go from place to place. So we actually get on dancing day a lot of people that are not here the rest of the month. But it's a wonderful mix because it's the people that are here every day then suddenly get to mix with another group of people.